Feeling like a zoo type bitch. Shot, take it.
Now to the good part.
Hi everyone, what a great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line, it's the NBA Cup and it's in full swing. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Devin Booker.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
So the Hornets starting 5. We've got Dyson Daniels, Banchero out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's T in at the center position. They've got Williams, Christian Brown out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Barnes in at the power forward. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, first or the second?
You know, B.A., after...
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing
Final
deficit.
round, fight!
Their perimeter is weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know.
It's lit 100.2
I can't get the image
FM.
of airport toilet
playlist
paper
at
now out of my head. Chasing guys
Lit
off the
Squad
arm
has you
will be
locked
the first
in
thing
for the
I
next
recognize. Airport toilet
The city's best hits.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
Second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
As we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. They lead by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Klingon. Now Barrett. From behind the arc. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. Booker finds Williams. And Henderson comes to help. Back to Booker. Williams with it. Klingon's there. Shot from the mid-range. Williams misses. The Hornets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Williams. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Barrett out to the right wing. Henderson outside. No good from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Puts it up from 15. Jaquez, that's good.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
trail by 3. Henderson, the pass to Barrett. Clinging with a screen. From deep three-point land, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Jaquez. Gets rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Barrett, he's open. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
The drive by Henderson. Daniels outside. Knocks it down from distance. Daniels has got 20. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them. I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
Nice passing by Charlotte here. Inside. He can't get that one to fall. Solid defense from Williams. Booker for 3. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half.
Booker's taking that shot every time if it's given to him.
Henderson outside. Back to Barrett. It's stolen by Jaquez. Here's Williams. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Barrett. Steps back and shoots. And it's in. Off the glass. Barrett's got 20 points.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Williams, a screen on Henderson. Booker, the pass to Williams. Outside Jaquez. Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Hornets trail by 3. Henderson outside. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
To the middle. Henderson outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Henderson's got 33.
Ooh, that's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display for him.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Booker, pass to Williams. Yes! Using that window!
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Charlotte. Outside Henderson. Here's Daniels. Vancouver outside. Puts up the tray. At the arc. Vancouver finds his mark.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Brown fires. Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
Outside Vancouver. Barrett outside. Vancouver with a screen on Vassell. Barrett from 9 feet away. Count it.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Barnes with a screen on Henderson. Here's Barnes. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Oh my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
Charlotte trailing. Henderson with it. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Keep Henderson stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Booker against Henderson. The free ball is down.
Going to work. Booker knows they need points, and it's up to him to deliver.
Daniels the screen on Booker. Henderson. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
And that deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Henderson against Booker. Barnes. Oh,
Goodness, wow. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Charlotte shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Defending, and they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Oh, so much on the line here,
And the crowd is locked in.
Booker against Henderson. Releases from 15. Ooh, rise and fire.
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help start this momentum chain.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a great.
Now Barrett. Here's Daniels. Takes a 3. Oh, it misses. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Daniels fires. The 3 is off. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, and they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForge, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for
It's
watching
Lit
the
100.2
NBA, presented
FM.
by 2K
The
Sports.
playlist at 6.
And let's reveal our
And the
player of
Lit
the game.
Squad has you locked
Devin
in for
Booker.
the next hour. The city's best hits.
buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Denny Avdia. The mayor is out there with Doncic. Then it's Turner, and it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And for the Lions, they've got Peyton Watson. Icon is out there with Johnson. Then there's Shepard, and it's Richardson in at the 2. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
One thing about...
And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant. Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So it's Las Vegas, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. I'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, I'll go up against Cade Cunningham.
And that game against Brooklyn is going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Miller with a wide open look. The Jazz again can't hit it. Las Vegas leading by 17. And here's Richardson. Shoots over Poole. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 19 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Baxter. And they recover it. And stolen by Miller. Here's Ryan. Las Vegas leading by 17. Here's Baxter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Ryan. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defensive side. And so he hits the technical free throw.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
For the Jazz, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Miller. Avdia comes in for Bryant. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Jordan Poole. Turner finds Avdia. Turner with a screen on Johnson. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Well, Las Vegas shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
Yes, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw play? A three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's Shepard. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson has got 5 assists tonight.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Turner kicks to Doncic. The Jazz working the ball around now. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bangs home the trifecta. Ryan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 39.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Doncic passes to Turner. And the Jazz with another 3.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
With the teardrop, and there's Richardson on the assist from Shepard.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Turner with a screen on Richardson. Bryant and Utah another 3.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got...
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Here's Doncic. Pass to Ryan. Outside Turner. Now here's Doncic. Launches a 3. Rebound by Johnson.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now Doncic launches it. That one, no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Richardson, good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Avdia to the left side wing. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Lions.
And the Jazz with possession here. Turner for 3. Shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Turner's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. That's 28 points for Miles Turner. Pass to Abaji. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, He doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Hands it from downtown.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lions.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Reed Shepard.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Here's Ryan, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The shot by Filipowski, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Utah. Here's Avdia. Back to Doncic. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ryan, no good. Pass to Grant.
Final round. Fight!
And too much force it looked like on the foul. He's called for the
It's lit
flagrant.
100.2 FM.
He's probably
The playlist at 6.
just get a flagrant
And the Lit
one there.
Squad
I mean,
has you locked
so
in
much
for the next
contact.
hour.
The officials easily
The
could have
city's
gone
best hits.
even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here's Bass. It drops. We see Las Vegas taking the W here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Reed Shepard.
We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
Now a look at Vancouver's starting lineup. Mason Wallace out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Wallace in at the 3 slot. They've got Aaron Gordon. He's out there with George. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A couple of star-studded teams going head-to-head here, Clark. Is it all on the big names to win this kind of contest?
You know, many people think that's the case, but I actually am going to have the isolated camera on the others. As a certain guy would say, how much support will these stars get? That's going to be the determining factor.
Welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
As the resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys. Don't come at me with who isn't making the cut, because this group is all you need.
Geez, I guess we can call it right now. The Jet has spoken.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Ryan Anderson and company.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Up 6. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. It all looks too easy right now. Pass to Richards. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Got 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Hartenstein pulls it in. Vancouver leading by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
Wallace with it, working on George. And he dumps it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Hero with the bucket.
And that's 5 for 5. This 4th quarter has his fingerprints all over it.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going.
And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. George for 3. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Carter against Gordon. And there's a pick. To the middle. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. We just can't give away possessions in this league.
So for Vancouver, Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Strawther. Demon comes in for Tyler Hero. And here's Gordon from the arc. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Carter. Pritchard from the arc. Hero, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 15-footer. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hero, screen on Gordon. Mobley passes to Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
George outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 29 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own.
Boom. Here's Hero. And good. There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And he converts the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Wallace, the pass to Wallace. Shoots over George.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Hero against Pritchard. Back to Hero. Here's Carter.
Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. You know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2-hand and down.
A thunderous two-hander with authority.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Hero against Pritchard. From downtown. Cleared away by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Hero. Crosses over. Puts up the tray. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pritchard outside. He launches. Knocks down the trifecta.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there somehow.
good. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Count it!
Final round.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation.
It's lit
Although,
100.2
that's not the guy
FM.
you want to send to the free
The
throw line.
playlist is
But there was no time really to be
and the Lit
selective.
Squad
Stopping
has
the
you
clock
locked
was
in
the
for the
priority.
next hour. The city's best hits.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. The home team calls timeout.
All right, guys. Short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Down it goes! And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Vancouver, Tyler Hero at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. The home team calls timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he's on fire.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. It's good from beyond the arc.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going down.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Fires away from outside. And so Vancouver takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Tyler Hero.